It's a Thurston County Amateur Barbecue Cook-Off. Now's your chance to bring your backyard barbecue skills into a local county-wide competition and see just how good it really is with the first annual Thurston County Amateur Barbecue Cook-Off competition. Just think, you could have a shot at prizes and recognition and have a great time as well. All the proceeds go to AFAB World. Go to afabworld.org or call 754-2868 for all the information. Preliminary rounds are forming now. It's the Thurston County Amateur Barbecue Cook-Off.
Of barbecuing, day 8 out of 8 days. I have barbecued every day. And yesterday on Facebook I said I barbecued 7 out of 7 days, and maybe it was the day before 6 out of 6 days, and I'm needing to barbecue some veggies. What's your favorite vegetable? And the most unique vegetable was broccoli. I had not tried this. I love broccoli. So, without asking the person how they did it, I imagined it would involve slicing at least one side of your broccoli flat. So I've done that for most of them. I've coated them with Pam. Don't have time to get fancy with the olive oil concoctions. And I'm going to start with these thicker stem pieces where I will actually not put the flat side down. And I'm going to burn the back side off a bit, and then I'm going to flip them over. And then I'm going to add the rest of the pieces because they're thinner and their flowerets will burn quickly. And that's how I'm going to try it. I'm just going to go for 2 or 3 minute grill time at like 600 to 800 degrees and see how that works. Anyways, you know I like to shoot from the hip, so this is what we're doing, how we're doing it. And I'd like to say I got a surprise package in the mail from Provo, Utah. I had not expected it, to be honest. I think the conversation happened weeks ago, and I vaguely remember a guy saying he had a really cool stove. It was a lot more affordable than the rocket stoves I've been advertising for humanity, and so he sent me this little firebox stove, and we'll be doing a video on that. I've already opened it up, set it up, and put it back in its box without any instructions really, and it was pretty easy to figure out. And so this is pretty cool. I look forward to seeing how this works and cooking with it too. So for now, we've got some nice broccoli, and he suggested a blueberry vinaigrette, so I'm going to make a blueberry vinaigrette out of blueberry syrup and vinegar. See how that works. Char Broil Grill. We're going to try some broccoli. Try grilling up some broccoli. Use your oven mitt at home or whatever. Don't be a fool like me. See, that's just some ash that comes off because I scraped it all off the sides and stuff. Those are called toxins according to the Department of Health, and they are very correct. You don't want to eat these things, so just try and wipe it off the top. And look at all that stuff I kept from getting on our food. Alright, so what I'm going to start with is the least desirable piece, because if I mess it up, that's no big deal. I sliced one side flat, the other side's round. I'm just going to put that on there for about 2 minutes, and then I'm going to flip it. These bigger pieces, then I'm going to set flat side down for about an equal amount of time. And then we'll save the rest for when I've figured out if this works or not, if I'm doing it right. This is how you dial stuff in. You hear a good idea, you forget to ask your buddy about how he did it, and you just try and dial it in. I've got these set to clean, all 3 burners. I can actually turn this 3rd burner down, and it's pretty hot. Through the miracle of time, we've gotten a minute gone by. So we're going to pick this broccoli up and flip it over. Ta-da! I need to slice it thinner. I don't know. Looks like it's going to take a while either way, so I'm going to go ahead and start a thin piece I have already done. Stick that over there. And we'll be back with some of that vinaigrette. Anyways, we have this lovely, actually I don't even know if it's any good. It's 1 tablespoon of blueberry syrup and 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. Oh yeah, that's a sweet, that's a blueberry tangy, a tangy blueberry experience. So, I'm just going to dip the broccoli in here, and you can see it's starting to droop, so it's definitely done. A little too much vinaigrette on there. I want to taste the broccoli. So here it is by itself. I don't need a vinaigrette. I can eat it straight off the grill like that. It's subtle. I'm not going to put it all on because at the end of this I want to cook some with some applewood smoke to see what that does. But we'll get most of it on here. And if you have leftover broccoli, it's real simple. You just make some sort of noodle sauce out of it or rice dish, and you're using up your broccoli. Nothing to see you, looky-loos. Move along. What show was that from? I haven't watched it in years. Anyways, I'm about halfway done with these. This one's probably going to take a lot longer. Just set it over there. And I definitely would recommend that if you're doing this, you cut them down to this size. This is about the size that seems to work good for even cooking. These larger pieces are a little bit monstrosities that take a little more effort. Way to do it, let's try a little bit low and slow up here. And I'm going to go get some applewood pellets, and we're going to put some smoke on these. And we'll see how a little bit of smoked broccoli tastes. I know smoked cauliflower is horrible. Alright, I've eaten all the broccoli that I cooked before, and it's pretty good. Well, getting a little bit of burn on these, which is a good thing, because we'll try that out next. I'm guessing that burnt broccoli is probably as good as burnt potatoes. And that smoke's starting to get going while the door's open, of course. So yeah, a bit of apple smoke on that, guys. Alright, well, we're letting that smoke go. I'm taking the most burnt piece. I'm going to take a bite out of this burnt end right here. I like burnt broccoli. Yeah, I like that. Dang. I was undercooking it before. Now I see the magnificence of it all. Now let's try it with some vinaigrette. Oh yeah, I like that. Should have let my barbecue warm up though. I just want to do this taste test over inside in case something didn't go right. When you're getting this burnt on the outside, that's when that skin becomes softer and more edible. This is one of the ones I've smoked. There wasn't a lot of smoke going on, so I didn't really notice any difference. The flavor comes in when you start getting these little brown pieces burnt. You don't want a lot of them burnt, but you want some of them burnt, and that really adds a nice contrast and flavor, and it makes the blueberry vinaigrette even more compatible. So that's how I tried grilling broccoli on the barbecue, and I'm going to find out how the other guy does it. I'm sure I didn't have my heat high enough like I mentioned earlier. Should have let the barbecue warm up a little more so it was more like cooking a steak.